Welcome, I'm Antonina Antosha with UATV and you're watching Head to Head. Ukrainian high school students are about to graduate and are already actively looking at the possibilities of entering colleges and universities in Ukraine as well as abroad. So what are the options? To tell us more about it, we're joined in the studio today by Volodymyr Kovtunets. He is the Deputy Minister of Ukraine's Education and Science. Hello and thank you for joining us.
Hello.
So please tell me and tell our audience what are the most popular universities right now in Ukraine for the school graduates, among the school graduates.
We have almost 300 of universities and academies, and the most popular are among them. First of all, Kyiv-Mogila Academy, National University of Kyiv, Taras Shevchenko National University, Kyiv Polytechnical Institute named by Igor Sikorsky. Hopefully we have also regional university, State University of Sumy, very popular. We have Ivan Franko Lviv University, National University of Lviv. We have Lvivska Polytechnica, Lviv Polytechnic School.
So there are quite a lot of opportunities for our high school students after graduating from high school to actually find a good university to enter. The question which remains open is that how many of those places open for the school students in those universities are budgetary? Because let's be fair and let's be honest, not a lot of parents can actually afford to pay the whole contract price for their kid to get higher education. So how many budgetary places this year will our school children get?
I may only evaluate number of seats for students this year because it depends on total number of school graduates and depends on the law on higher education. So approximately we'll have near 200,000 of school graduates, high school graduates, plus some number of graduates of vocational school and colleges. And according to the law, we have to grant them 50% of this number,
so
seats in university. 100,000. Usually,
is this a real number?
Yes, yes. In all universities, including universities under Ministry of Science and Education and Science, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Culture, and Ministry of Internal Affairs, and Ministry of Defense. So totally, we have about 100,000 seats for first-year students.
So it's going to be 50-50, right?
Yes.
100,000 seats for the budgetary, for the students who are going to be entering on budgetary terms, and 100 seats for the students who are going to be entering universities on contract terms, right?
Oh, the second is not limited.
Oh, no, the second is not. Okay.
Really, we have almost more than 1 million seats. Licensed seats for students. So
yes, I see it now. Okay, what about the universities abroad? Do Ukrainian students often try their best, try their luck at entering higher educational facilities abroad?
It depends. It depends, of course. First of all, our winners of international Olympiads in mathematics, physics, informatics, they are being invited by leading universities through the world. Through the whole world, starting from Moscow University. This is a different matter.
I mean, the students who actually try to perceive this issue by themselves.
I cannot say exactly how many students enter universities abroad. I can say that about 30,000 students went to Polish Republic, to Poland.
Starting this year or last year?
Totally.
Oh, in general.
Totally, in general.
Okay.
So about 10,000 students and university in Poland. Universities in Poland. Sometimes they try to enter university without external examination.
Is that actually possible?
It's possible. It's possible. There is a big group of Ukrainian students entering European and American universities. They have rich parents. They have money to study abroad. So we really have such three groups: very sufficient students, rich students from rich families, and some share of students who prefer universities in Poland, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary.
Amongst those two groups, as you have said, sufficient students and students with rich families, which group is larger?
Of course, the second.
Students with rich families.
Yes, because Vilnius, we really, each year we have near 100 of successful students, winners of International Olympiad and other international competitions. They are desired at any university,
Like every winner of an international Olympiad, it doesn't matter on the nationality, right?
Yes.
Okay, but if we talk about the getting like the examination campaign, in terms of being sufficient enough, how compatible are Ukrainian students to the students of other countries while entering universities abroad? Are they knowledgeable enough?
Yes.
To get into the universities?
Yes, for sure. It depends. It depends. Even in Ukraine, graduates from different schools have different successes in universities. For example, we have problems with students from rural territories.
Where, in Ukraine or abroad?
In Ukraine and abroad.
What kind of problems?
Because quality of secondary education in rural schools are much lower than in cities,
okay,
towns and cities.
all right, having said that, what I'm thinking is that only the students from big cities actually have a chance to try to enter a university abroad,
of course,
coming from Ukraine.
Of course, preferably. I think that 99%.
That's a little bit disappointing.
Yes.
All right, coming back to Ukraine, which are the professions that are the most popular right now among Ukrainian students and school children? Because at my age, when I was graduating from university, it was lawyers, accountants, and interpreters. Those were the three most prestigious professions, and everybody tried to get into the university to get their profession. What are the three main and the most popular professions now among students?
Of course, lawyer
it's still popular.
It's still popular, but accountants are not popular. Economists are popular, especially international economy is very popular.
So that is still also in place. What about interpreters?
Politology is popular. Sociology is popular. Journalism. Very popular. Last time we have very popular specialties, tourism, hotels.
What about IT industry?
IT industry is popular, but IT specialties demand high quality of knowledge in mathematics, first of all. And we have a problem with mathematics because only 40% of school graduates pass examination on mathematics.
And yet, at the same time, we have the best IT personnel, which is being invited by all of the other countries from around the world. Isn't that phenomenal?
Yes, 40% of school graduates, that means 40% from 200,000, mean 50...
no, that's not. 40% from 200,000 is going to be 80,000. Yes.
This is enough for Ukrainian and for working abroad, for the international companies. But we have to recognize that needs for IT specialists is much bigger than we can prepare students.
You mean
this
needs
area.
all over the world?
All over the world, the needs of labor market in Ukraine and abroad is bigger, spreading each year, and the labor market demands forwards new demands for quality of education. For example, we have so-called Ukrainian Catholic University in Lviv. Catholic University introduced a study program on computer science. Extremely popular because this university proposed study programs with accordance with agreement with software companies. And this study program is the most popular in Ukraine.
Then why not spread it around the other big cities, like Kiev, Dnipro? Why does it exist only in Lviv?
Because it's private university.
Okay.
It's private university. This university is supported with different companies, with Catholic Church, Greek Catholic Church, different investors, and have good equipment, good premises for education. Other private universities usually have not such possibilities, and public universities, unfortunately, are too slow to present at the market of educational service new products.
Overall, how would you evaluate the higher educational system in Ukraine these days? Because we figured out that the secondary education is not at its best, leaves much to be desired due to the lack of education in the rural areas. But I presume that the higher education is a different story. So your evaluation?
There is good observation of different countries. This is international index of competitiveness, global competitiveness, submitted each year by International World Economic Forum. So, according to these researches, which are conducted each year, we have 10 or 12 place concerning enrollment with higher education.
Among how many countries?
Approximately 150.
Impressive.
We have the biggest number of students, biggest percent of students. In engineering, in the natural sciences education, we are between 40 and 50 place. And our quality of management schools, it's at the end of first 100. 90, 95, 85. So our education is different. We have good engineering education. We have good education in natural science, in mathematics, informatics, etc. But we have not good education in business, for business management, economy, marketing, and this is problem for our economy, for our development, because we have good ideas for innovation, but we have not.
Kind of put them on the working path, right?
Yes.
On the path that is going to bring.
Yes.
The money.
We have not specialists, we have not managers to forward these innovations.
Thank you very much for coming, and thank you for hearing this lively conversation. This was Volodymyr Kovtunets. He's the Deputy Minister of Ukraine's Education and Science. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned with UATV.